Hey, yeah, killing everybody. Nice job. Yeah, what do you want to play next? Oh, rhythm changes. Oh, okay. Yeah, what tempo? Oh, okay. You know what? Oh, yeah, my mom just called and yeah, my dog is sick and I think my house is burning down, so I gotta go. I'll see you guys at the next jam session. Is this how you feel when somebody calls rhythm changes? Well, you're not alone. And if you're just getting started with this super important form that every jazz musician needs to know, I want to give you an easy way to get started that is going to sound fantastic and be as simple as it gets. So this video is all about doing. Sometimes on this channel, we get into the weeds with theory and we talk about conceptual things that take a little bit of understanding before you can actually put them into action. This video is not going to be like that. I want you to take the extremely simple information that I'm going to give you and I want you to put it into action, meaning I want you to start playing over rhythm changes today. And in fact, even in this video, you're going to get a chance to play along a little bit. So your homework here is to actually get out your instrument and start playing. And if you find yourself thinking too hard, which I often do, stop. Don't think, just do. All right, so let's dive in. Now, a lot of people won't even attempt to solo over rhythm changes because they make the mistake of looking in a real book or a chord sheet first, and they see this stack of chords, a different chord every 2 beats. And they think to themselves, well, I can't do that. I'm not ready for it yet, especially at the tempos that rhythm changes get played a lot. But I'm here to tell you, to get started, you don't need to worry about any of that. In fact, we're not even going to look at the chords. And here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize about the A sections of rhythm changes. If you really look at the chords, it's all in the key of concert B flat. It does modulate for like 4 beats, but it modulates to a key that's really close to the key of B flat. So step 1 is we are going to reduce all of the A sections down to the key of B flat, and we're not going to leave that key. Now, the second step is we need something that sounds great that will basically work over the entire A section. So what we're first going to do is we're going to think about a B flat major pentatonic, which is just 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 in the key of B flat major. Very simple scale and one that probably most of you know already. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take that pentatonic scale and we're going to add a note to it. And the note we're going to add is flat 3. So concert D flat. So now we have 1, 2, flat 3, 3, 5, 6. Now again, we're not going to think too hard about this scale, right? We're not going to think about why it works and where it might not work. We're just going to use it. We'll leave that thinking for later once we've started the process of being able to play over rhythm changes. So now that we know the scale that we're using, let's check out what this actually sounds like over a couple of A sections of rhythm changes. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Now, I have a lot of experience using this scale, so it might take you a little while to get used to it enough to be able to put together phrases that are convincing. But again, the more you practice doing, the better you will get at putting things together. Now, I'm sure what all of you are screaming in your minds is, what about the bridge? And yes, there is bridge in rhythm changes that will not work with this scale. But if you're just getting started with rhythm changes, are you really gonna go out to a gig tonight and play Olio at 300 BPM, bridge and all? No, so let's focus on just the A sections. So get that bridge out of your mind. We'll come back to it at another point. And now you have two options. You can either go into your eye reel and you can loop the A section over and over and over again, or you can play the entire form and simply just rest on the bridge. There's no jazz police that are gonna come into your home and force you to play the bridge. All right, so speaking of taking action, let's do a little bit of trading fours. We're gonna do 32 bars of A sections only. I'm gonna play 4, you play 4. This is gonna get you to start taking action right away and start actually using this scale with some kind of frame of reference from somebody who's used to it already. All right, let's go. All right, so how did you do? If you didn't do that well, that's totally fine. If you totally killed it, that's awesome. But even though this is a very, very simple scale, it's like anything else, the possibilities are absolutely endless. So sit with this scale for a while. This should take some of the stress out of playing with rhythm changes and allow you a path to actually get into this chord progression. This will make sure that if somebody calls rhythm changes, you have something to play. And just like everything else we do at jazz, you can start to refine it. You can start to add chord changes here and there as you get more comfortable and confident with this progression. Now, I will be putting out another video soon where we do talk about the bridge and give you a couple of ideas on what you can do there. But remember, when you turn this video off, don't sit and think about this. Learn that scale and start practicing, start creating, start improvising. That is literally the most important thing that you can do. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. I hope if you've been hesitating to get started with rhythm changes, this can break that cycle of thinking you need to know a ton of information before you dive in and get you to take action. All right, if this helped you, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. If you love this video and want to make sure you see everything that comes out on this channel, turn on that little bell icon and you'll get notified whenever we put out something new. Most of all, thanks for taking the time out of your day for watching this, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye, everyone.